WNIX HD1 College Park, Atlanta, and WWWQHD2 W255CJ, a Cumulus media station.
Live from the John Foy Strong Arm Studios.
99X.
Hey, baby, you know what time it is? It's time for
The House of Retro Pleasure.
Which is what makes time travel possible.
The best things in life are free.
You know, there's going to be sex, drugs, rock and roll. Chips, dips, chains, whips. Welcome to the House of Retro Pleasure.
We return to the soundtrack of your misspent youth.
What are you people, on dope?
This is the House of Retro Pleasure.
Oh, yeah. And you can make a request if you like, 470-741-9999. Today, we have a theme. It's a theme. Because I was at this show, and it was a mess. I was at both of them. They were both a mess. It was on this day in 1983. It was the second attempt at the Big Us Festival in San Bernardino, California, armpit of the West. It was kind of the brainchild of, it was the brainchild of Steve Wozniak, who was, one half of the founding team of Apple Computers. The first one they had in 1982 was 110 degrees in the shade, and there was no shade out there at Glen Helen Park. Now, the first festival they had in September of 82 lost $12 million. So they decided they're going to do it again. So on this day in 83, right over the Memorial Day holiday there, it was only 95 degrees, but it was the worst air quality that Southern California had ever seen. And if you're from that area like I am, San Bernardino, Riverside area, that's where all the smog gathers. That's where all the nasty air quality just kind of sits. And again, that festival lost $12 million. But the nice thing about the US Festival, they had a kick-ass lineup. And it was on this day, which would have been Saturday, May 28th. It was New Wave Day. Full of new wave acts all through the day. And I got a whole bunch of those bands that performed for you on today's episode. That performance was the last performance of The Clash with Mick Jones before they fired him.
London calling to the faraway towns. Now war is declared and battle come down. London calling to the underworld. Come out of the cupboard, you boys and girls. London calling, now don't look to us. Phony Beatlemania has bitten the dust. London calling, see we ain't got no swing except for the rain and the truncheon thing. The ice age is coming, the sun's zooming in. Meltdown expected, the wheat is going thin. Engines stop running, but I have no fear, 'cause London is drowning. I live by the river to the imitation zone. Forget it, brother, you can go it alone. London calling to the zombies of death. Quit holding out and draw another breath. London calling, and I don't want to shout, but while we were talking, I saw you nodding out. London calling, see we ain't got no hide, except for that one with the yellowy eyes. The ice age is coming, the sun's zooming in. Engines stop running, the wheat is going big. A nuclear error, but I have no fear, 'cause London is drowning. I live by the river. true. London calling at the top of the dial. And after all this, won't you give me a smile? London calling. I never felt so much like.
I'm trying to use the phone!
The House
Of retro pleasure.
99X.
I mean, whatever happens, your toes are still tapping.
Just hold my hand while I come to a decision on it.
is Wakeling Wednesday, isn't it? Save it for later. English Beat, another one of the bands performing on this day in 83 on New Wave Day at the massive US Festival. When I say massive, about 750,000 people over the course of, 3, almost 4 days. Because they had like New Wave Day, which is what we're celebrating today. And then they did like a rock day, a heavy metal day, and even a country day. 470-741-9999. Got a request? Hey.
Hey, is this Steve from the Steve Show, Starring Steve?
Yes, it is.
I want to put my request in.
Put it in.
Are you kidding me? NXS, dude.
I guess you know that they were one of the bands that performed on New Wave Day on this day back in 1983 at the failed, at least financially, US Festival. What'd you have in mind?
Don't change. Don't change.
Excellent choice.
Yes.
From the Shabu Shaba album, you got it.
You're sick, dude.
See you, dude.
I love you.
Love you too. Don't change.
house of retro pleasure.
99X.
Here's Johnny.
Boy, Johnny, don't you slip up or play the fool. Oh no more, oh no da, I'll be your golden boy. I will obey every golden rule. Get told by the teacher not to daydream. Told by my mother. Play football this year, John? No? Oh. You must be gonna play cricket this year then, are you, John? Nah. Well, you sure are a funny kid, Johnny. But I like you. So tell me, what kind of boy are you, John? I only like dreaming all the day long. No one is screaming. Bigger, 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 bigger,
Men at Work off Business as Usual. Be Good, Johnny. That's one of their first songs they ever released, too. Yes, Men at Work. One of the many bands on this, back in 1983, was New Wave Day at the massive US Festival in Southern California. A failed festival. What a hell of a lineup they had. We played English Beat, who were on the bill on New Wave Day out there a few songs ago. We have a birthday to celebrate from one of the spin-offs of English Beat. That's all coming up next.
The 99X Freeloader app is here. Works just like your OG Freeloader card, but it won't crack, split, or fade. It'll let you know what Freeloader freebies and perks are near you at any time and any place. Plus, listen live 24/7 anywhere in the world. Check out upcoming concerts. Get up-to-the-minute rock news. Enter exclusive Freeloader contests. Get first dibs on select concert tickets. Link to our socials, podcasts, and programs. Get on the open mic to request songs, give us feedback, and proudly proclaim,
I am 99X.
Download the Freeloader app now, wherever you get your apps, and start freeloading like it's 1999.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today?
My car is making this noise. Sometimes it's like doot doot, and sometimes it's like grrr.
Do you have a dash light on?
Oh yeah.
Then we don't have to listen for clues. With the free Fix Finder service, we can read a check engine, ABS, or maintenance light to find the likely fix and even recommend a local shop if you need one.
So you don't need to hear the grrr.
Not with Fix Finder. Everything you need, nothing you don't.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
The DQ Sauced and Tossed Chicken Strip Baskets have more flavor than your taste buds know what to do with. We start with all white meat, breaded, seasoned, and fried to crunchy perfection. Next, we double down and toss them in honey barbecue or new buffalo sauce. Serve them up with DQ fries, Texas toast, and house-made Hidden Valley Ranch, and you've got flavor on flavor on flavor. Get the Sauced and Tossed Chicken Strip Basket in honey barbecue or new buffalo right now at DQ. Happy tastes good. Participation may vary.
So you got paid. Great. Now you want your money fast. Then get on the Express with Cash Express. The easiest way to cash your check for the money you need right now. Unexpected emergency? Cash Express has you covered there too. Our friendly staff will greet you with a smile and find a loan product that fits your needs. Why wait? Get your money now. Visit CashExpressLLC.com. Restrictions apply. Get your money now at Cash Express.
Come to Midway Marine and invest in a lifetime of memories. Whether it's for family, fun, or fishing, Midway Marine has the right fit for you. Check out the spring boat sales event going on now. Your authorized White River Marine Group dealer. Get up to $2,000 in gift cards or free boat covers with the purchase of select Ranger, Nitro, and Triton boats. Ask about our VIP discount cards. Come see us at Midway Marine, just off I-22, 20 miles east of Tupelo. Midway Marine. We don't just sell it, we live it.
Thumbtack presents Project Paralysis. I was cornered. Sweat gathered above my furrowed brow, and my mind was racing. I wondered who would be left standing when the droplets fell, me or the clogged sink. Drain cleaner and pipe snake clenched in my weary fist, I stepped toward the sink and then... Wait, why am I stressing? I have Thumbtack. I can easily search for a top-rated plumber, read reviews, and compare prices, all on the app. Thumbtack knows homes. Download the app today.
Steve and Ashley finally got their twins to sleep through the night. But the thought of saving for 2 college tuitions kept them up at night. That's why they decided to meet with their Regions banker to build a Regions Greenprint plan, a financial roadmap personalized for what matters most to them. Now Steve and Ashley are confident in reaching their goals for today and tomorrow. Start building your financial confidence with a Regions Greenprint plan. It's free, and it's only from Regions Bank. Visit regions.com to find a branch near you. Regions Bank, member FDIC.
When it comes to home insurance, Geico works for you. And since I'm the Geico Gecko, I'm here working for you too.
Hey Gecko, can you record my voicemail greeting?
No problemo. You've reached the amazing Rita. She's probably busy right now teaching music theory to neighbourhood birds, or telling a total stranger how they can bundle home and car insurance with Geico to get the discounts they deserve. But rest assured, she'll get back to you once she's done brightening her little corner of the world. Did that sound all right?
Nailed it. No notes.
Let Geico work for you. Get more with Geico.
The DQ Sauced and Tossed Chicken Strip Baskets have more flavor than your taste buds know what to do with. We start with all white meat, breaded, seasoned, and fried to crunchy perfection. Next, we double down and toss them in honey barbecue or new buffalo sauce. Serve them up with DQ fries, Texas toast, and house-made Hidden Valley Ranch, and you've got flavor on flavor on flavor. Get the Sauced and Tossed Chicken Strip Basket in honey barbecue or new buffalo right now at DQ. Happy tastes good. Participation may vary.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that's perfect for you. With the Capital One Venture X card, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy. Plus, you get premium benefits at a collection of luxury hotels when you book on Capital One Travel. And with Venture X, you get access to over 1,000 airport lounges worldwide. Open up a world of travel possibilities with the Capital One Venture X card. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. Lounge access is subject to change. See CapitalOne.com for details.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today?
My car is making this noise. Sometimes it's like doot doot, and sometimes it's like grrr.
Do you have a dash light on?
Oh yeah.
Then we don't have to listen for clues. With the free Fix Finder service, we can read a check engine, ABS, or maintenance light to find the likely fix and even recommend a local shop if you need one.
So you don't need to hear the grrr.
Not with Fix Finder. Everything you need, nothing you don't.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
The House of Retro Pleasure. 99.
It's not a tumor.
We're going to trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me? When you don't believe what I say. We can go on together with suspicious minds, and we can build our dreams on suspicious minds. Stop and say hello. Would I still see suspicion in your eyes? There you go again, asking where I've been. You can see the tears I've cried. We can go on together with suspicious minds, and we can build our dreams on suspicious minds. Oh, let me love somebody. I'm driving tears, you're crying. Don't let this good thing lie. You know I never lied to you. No, no, no. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me? When you don't believe what I say. We can go on together with suspicious minds, and we can build our dreams on suspicious minds. Caught in the trap, I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me? When you don't believe what I say. I'm caught in a trap, and I can't walk out. Why? Because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me? When you don't believe what I say.
Happy birthday, Roland Gift of Fine Young Cannibals.
The original 99X.
Hooray! A birthday party!
It's my birthday, my birthday.
Little Elvis remake. Roland Gift, actor, writer, singer, frontman for Fine Young Cannibals. Getting some help from Jimmy Somerville of Bronski Beat on that, doing the high part. Roland Gift, 64 years old, was a spin-off of English Beat. The rhythm section pretty much joined Roland Gift to form up Fine Young Cannibals when English Beat broke up. And we have a remembrance. Steve Strange would have been 66 years old today. Steve Strange. No relation. Lead singer of the band Visage. Right up until his death in 2015 of a heart attack. Fade to Gray from Visage.
Devenir un carré. Devenir un carré.
One man on a lonely platform, one case sitting by his side, two eyes staring cold and silent, shows fear as he turns to hide. We fade to grey. We fade to grey.
Un homme dans une gare isolée, une valise à ses côtés, deux yeux fixes et froids, montre de la peur lancée, se tourne pour se cacher.
We fade to grey. We fade to grey.
Sans la pluie comme un été anglais, entend les notes d'une chanson lointaine, sortant de derrière un poster, espérant que la vie ne fût aussi longue.
We fade to grey. We fade to grey. Feel the rain like an English summer. Hear the notes from a distant song. Stepping out from a backdrop poster, wishing life wouldn't be so long.
Devenir un carré.
We fade to grey. We fade to grey. We fade to grey.
Devenir un carré.
We fade to grey.
Devenir un carré.
We fade to grey. We fade to grey.
Devenir un carré.
We fade to grey.
La Casa de Cantos Viejos en 99X.
Que estará aquí para deleitarlo a todos ustedes. Esta noche es el Flamingo In, pero vénganse porque la música ha empezado una vez más con el conjunto.
I feel a hot wind on my shoulder and the touch of the world that is older. I turn the switch and check the number. I
show in 1983, the US Festival, which is kind of what we're celebrating right now. Back in 1983 on this day, New Wave Day. That was one of the biggest ovations and the biggest crowd pleasers was Walla Voodoo's rendition of Mexican Radio. Oh yeah, Stray Cats were there.
Stray cats sitting on the fence. Ain't got enough dough to pay the rent. I'm flat broke, but I don't care. I strut right by with my tail in the air. Stray cat strut, I'm a feeling Casanova. Hey, get a shoe thrown at me from a mean old man. Get my dinner from a garbage can. Yeah, don't cross my and I got cat style. Class and I got cat style.
The only good cat is a stir-fried cat.
The House of Retro Pleasure.
99X.
It even vibrates like real.
Touch my
the late Christina Amphlett and the Divinals. I Touch Myself. That was actually the first band. That's the band that kicked off the entire US Festival on this day back in 1983 on New Wave Day. Now, I would debate that, Divinals, maybe not New Wave, more, I guess, of the rock ilk. And then they had a full-on rock day, which happened a couple of days after the kickoff of the US Festival in Southern California on this day back in 83. But on the rock stage, you had bands like Berlin, Missing Persons, U2, Pretenders, even David Bowie. I would move them maybe a little more toward the new wave, at least for 1983 anyway. But they had to fit them all in because they were the hot bands of the time. Got a This Date in History coming up next, involving one of the bands that appeared at the US Festival next.
If you listen to the Morning X 6 to 10 a.m. weekdays, you could win $1,000 cold hard cash. Answer 10 questions correctly in 60 seconds and you could walk away with $1,000 in your hand.
Hello.
Jennifer, I'm Barnes, and that's my friend Leslie, and there's Crash over there, too. Hello.
Awesome. Hello.
$1,000 on the line. The Morning X Show Quiz Showdown. Here we go. What UK band that sang Your Love played in my basement?
The Outfield.
There used to be another guy on this show in the 90s. What was his name?
The $1,000 Show Quiz Showdown.
So how many is that, correct, Leslie?
3, 4.
We've got a lovely 99X Morning X parting gift for you. Give some advice to the next player that comes after you.
Probably take notes.
Well, that's not a bad idea.
My suggestion would be review the podcast, at the end of the week.
The $1,000 Show Quiz Showdown presented by GetInTheRing.com. Can you do it? Bet you can. Sign up to play on the Morning X page at 99X.com.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today?
My car is making this noise. Sometimes it's like doot doot, and sometimes it's like grrr.
Do you have a dash light on?
Oh yeah.
Then we don't have to listen for clues. With the free Fix Finder service, we can read a check engine, ABS, or maintenance light to find the likely fix and even recommend a local shop if you need one.
So you don't need to hear the grrr.
Not with Fix Finder. Everything you need, nothing you don't.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
Steve and Ashley finally got their twins to sleep through the night. But the thought of saving for 2 college tuitions kept them up at night. That's why they decided to meet with their Regions banker to build a Regions Green Print plan, a financial roadmap personalized for what matters most to them. Now Steve and Ashley are confident in reaching their goals for today and tomorrow. Start building your financial confidence with a Regions Green Print plan. It's free, and it's only from Regions Bank. Visit regions.com to find a branch near you. Regions Bank, member FDIC.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. I don't know if you knew this, but anyone can get the same premium wireless for $15 a month plan that I've been enjoying. It's not just for celebrities. So do like I did and have one of your assistants switch you to Mint Mobile today. I'm told it's super easy to do at mintmobile.com/save.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.
As the old saying goes, size matters.
At Morgan & Morgan, we have over 1,000 lawyers and nearly 6,000 people on staff.
But at the core, this is and always has been a family business.
Our family watching out for your family.
Call us or email us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, even on a Saturday or a Sunday.
And if you ever have a problem, call our mom.
Morgan & Morgan.
For the people and your family.
Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Psst. Hey, Good Humor Man here. So did you find your song of the summer yet? Lots of good contenders this year, but let me give y'all a classic. It's sweet, simple, nostalgic, joyful, layered with flavor. There it is, the original song of summer, made for the original treat of summer. Good Humor Bars. Nothing else comes close.
Good Humor, the original ice cream truck brand. Available at a grocery store near you.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to Bundle Deal Days at AutoZone.
Well, I do need a bundle of things.
When you bundle, you save.
Do I save if I bundle oil with an oil filter?
Save up to $12 on that bundle.
What about brake pads and rotors?
Bundle those and the brake pads are free.
Can't save more than free.
You can save on hundreds of deals during Bundle Deal Days. Ends June 2nd at AutoZone.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply. Duralast brake pads only.
This is the story of the one.
As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
We are the American Cancer Society, making strides against breast cancer. Are you ready to join the #1 breast cancer movement in the country? Sign up today at makingstrideswalk.org.
Look at you. Who's a good boy?
With Geico Motorcycle Insurance, you can get 24/7 emergency roadside service.
Who's a good boy?
So nothing can stop you from riding with confidence. Not even telling Mr. Flufflestiltskin what a good boy he is. Just one more time.
Daddy's got a ride. You're a good boy.
So get going and get more with Geico.
He really is so good. Yes, he is.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that's perfect for you. With the Capital One Venture X card, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy. Plus, you get premium benefits at a collection of luxury hotels when you book on Capital One Travel. And with Venture X, you get access to over 1,000 airport lounges worldwide. Open up a world of travel possibilities with the Capital One Venture X card. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. Lounge access is subject to change. See CapitalOne.com for details.
The Morning X with Barnes and Leslie.
Going through the best two-hit wonders of all time in the history of music. Very suspiciously, halfway through that top 10, Leslie started guessing accurately on the other song, and Crash just pointed out and whispered in my ear that he can see Google reflecting in her glasses.
What did I do? I did know a couple of them because I'm a huge Crowded House fan.
It's so beautiful.
Weekdays 6 to 10. The Morning X with Barnes and Leslie.
What an honor. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sting. Hello, sir.
Good morning, Atlanta.
Sting, a lot of people are curious with this new collection. Now you're calling your band Sting 3.0. What's the difference in this and anything else you've done in the past?
I'm enjoying this trio more than any other trio I've worked in, frankly.
Just a less annoying drummer.
A what?
Weekdays 6 to 10.
Testing.
We're live from Chick-fil-A.
This is Grant.
And this is Laura.
And a little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A Smokehouse Barbecue Bacon Sandwich is that sweet bun.
And that chicken filet was perfectly crispy and soft at the same time.
And that Smokehouse Barbecue sauce, it's a lot of fun. And the brown sugar bacon definitely had a little bit more pizzazz. Also, the Mac, one of the all-time greats. Man, I'm getting hungry.
Order the Smokehouse Barbecue Bacon Sandwich and our Coca-Cola on the Chick-fil-A app for a limited time. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
99X.
The facts of yesterday and today speak for themselves.
It's time again, Mr. and Mrs. America, for This Date in History.
Thank you, George. It's on this day in 1982. Where were you in 82? A Flock of Seagulls released their fourth single from their debut album. Really, they were not a one-hit wonder at all. They had 3 top 40 hits, actually. This was their second one. And exactly 1 year later, on this day in 1983, they were on the bill. New Wave Day, kicking off the massive US Festival in Southern California. The single, Space Age Love Song. Flock of Seagulls performed on this day in 83 at the second US Festival. Both of them massive financial failures. Losing $12 million. Man. I was just talking to a friend on the phone who also was there, and it was such a great lineup all the way around. One of the reasons why they lost so much money was the fact that Van Halen, who was kind of like the headliner of the second day, which they called Heavy Metal Day, $1.5 million is what they got to perform. And all of that money basically went to all the beer and alcohol that David Lee Roth consumed. He was completely wasted off his butt. Horrible performance, I should say. But for that first New Wave Day, the US Festival on this day in 1983, my favorite performance of the whole day was Oingo Boingo. They did this, Only a Lad.
Johnny was bad even as a child, everybody could tell. Everyone said if you don't get straight, you'll surely go to hell. But Johnny didn't care, he wasn't out on by the time that he was 10 years old. He didn't want to do what he was told. Just a prankster, knew that I'm gangster. His teachers didn't understand, they kicked him out of school at an early age just because he didn't want to learn things out of his interests. He liked to burn things. The lady down the block, she had a radio that Johnny wanted oh so bad. And so he took the first chance he had, and then he shot her in the leg. But this is what she said: only a lad. You really can't blame him. Only a lad. Society made him. Only a lad. It's our responsibility. Only a lad. He really couldn't help it. Only a lad. He didn't want to do it. Only a lad. He's underprivileged and abused, perhaps a little bit confused.
The part of Steve Craig was played by Johnny Whitaker.
WNNX HD1 College Park, Atlanta, and WWWQHD2 W255CJ, a Cumulus Media Station.
Hey, this is Paul from Marietta, and I am 99X.
This is Charles from Norcross, and I am 99X.
Hi, I'm Ed Rowland from the band Collective Soul. I and we as the band are 99X.